And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. The CIF Southern Section Baseball playoffs begin this week, and the Aquinas Falcons are hoping to make another run in Division 1. Well, the Falcons, they just had their senior day. In fact, senior day, the actual real senior day, was rained out, so they held an inter-squad scrimmage to honor their seniors and get ready for the CIF Southern Section playoffs. The Falcons were Division 1 last year as well, made it to the quarterfinals, and now this year they've got big goals. They're hoping to make a championship run. Here is Falcons head coach Mike Carpentier. All right, we're out here at Aquinas High School with your five-time Ambassador League champions. And, Coach, before we talk playoffs, I know you guys take a lot of pride in terms of bringing home that league championship. You've won league ever since you've been here, right?
Yeah, it's been we've been pretty successful, within league, and our league's gotten a lot better the last 4 or 5 years. So on top of that, it gets us ready for the playoffs, along with all of our non-league games. But I can say that our league has gotten us ready, and it's been a lot better for us.
Okay, as we do this interview, having not seen the playoff brackets, which will come out on Monday, you're a slam dunk for Division 1. You were Division 1 last year. There's a lot of good teams in Division 1. So what do you think the Aquinas Falcons have to do well in the Division 1 playoffs to make a run here?
Well, we got to pitch. We know we're going to hit. We know we're going to defend. We're super athletic, so that always helps us. But we got to pitch. One of our better arms went down, so we're going to need some other guys to step up. And it's a dogfight in the Division 1. Don't matter who you play. So I think that we got to pitch. We've pitched well all year long. We've won about 7 or 8 one-run games, but we got to continue to do that because we're going to hit and we will defend.
Now you guys had an incredible regular season. How do you keep that momentum going into the playoffs? How do you keep these guys locked in and focused and knowing that this is what they've been playing for all season long is right now?
Well, we got some good seniors this year. I mean, we're a young team, but we have 5 or 6 seniors that start, and they have some a lot of seniority behind them. They've been battle tested, so I mean they've come through and they've played well all year. And the younger guys have followed in their footsteps, and that's what's kept us afloat. And some leadership this year. This year we've had a good group of kids, one of my better groups of all time as far as camaraderie, and those older ones have kept the younger ones intact.
I think you just answered my next question, but I was going to say, what do you like about this year's squad? What maybe is unique or different about it, or just something special about this year's team?
We don't have no individuals this year. Everybody's on the same page together, and that helps. It's you get some guys that want to go out on their own or do whatever they want to do and not buy in. It changes the game. It changes the culture around here, and we don't have that this year. And our freshmen are right along with our seniors, and our seniors are right along with our sophomores, and everybody sticks together, and that's what I've noticed this year, and that's brought us to, the winning a lot of one-run games and stuff like that also helps also.
Yeah, what do you think it says about your team, whether you can beat a team 16-0 or you can beat a team 2-1? I mean, you can score a lot of runs, you can get in pitcher's duel, you can find ways to win.
Well, baseball is baseball, so you're not always going to win by a lot, and bug went in my mouth, but it always tests you when you win the run-one games. When you win those kind of games, it just shows you that it's an intense game, and everybody's in to win it, and when it gets tight, they just find a way to pull it out.
And finally, Coach, as we do this interview, you just finished up a scrimmage, inter-squad scrimmage, I should say, to get ready for the playoffs. What was the intent? What's the value in this?
Well, we've been battling. We've been going for 2.5, 3 months now, and we needed to regroup for a couple days. We needed to get some arms out here to throw a little bit, get some live at bats until we see what happens on Monday, and then we'll put our schedule together to get ready for whether it's Thursday or next week or whatever the case may be. I don't think anybody knows right now anyway. So,
all right, that is Mike Carpentier, the head coach of the Aquinas baseball team. All right, let's circle back to the CIF Southern Section Division 1 playoffs. Last season, we mentioned Aquinas made it to the quarterfinals in D1. They ran into the eventual champion, Corona High School. Corona is the #1 team in the nation right now. I wouldn't be shocked if Aquinas and Corona play each other again at some point during this postseason. Here are the Falcons talking about what it will take to get to the Division 1 championship game.
So here at Aquinas, baseball is the first Division I sport in program history, so that absolutely puts a chip on our shoulder, and it allows us to come out here and want it more. We went to the quarterfinals last year, and it just makes us hungrier, knowing that we can get there and we could possibly move on from there. So us as a team, we've came closer than last year, and I feel like we want it more than last year, and it's going to be a really good run this year. It's all about focus, man. We stayed hard, focused throughout the regular season, and we know that we have one task, and that's to win it all. So we just have to keep the wheels rolling, keep our focus, maintain that one goal, and continue to perform at the level that we've been playing at. Oh yeah, we just stay locked in no matter what. Those 1-0, 2-1 games, it shows us our real character, who we are on the field, and it just makes us want to, come out and step on somebody's necks our next game. And so it pushes us to allow us to be the best in whatever we do, and it builds character. 1-0 games, you have to maintain good defense. Even though we're not hitting the way we want to, we still have to defend our pitcher because he's working his butt off on the mound. So all of that builds up to where we are today. We had a pretty good season this season, and I'm just ready to go to the playoffs.
I mean, we don't want to lose. We wanted to go win league. We had a few close league games, but we went out, got the win, and those wins mean a lot more than the blowouts because it means we went out, dug in, and got the win. You've been there before, so you know what's going to happen. You know what you're going to see. You know what pitching is. You're going to see 90 every game. You're going to see great players, great swings, great hitters. You're going to see all that. Great coaching, great team. So you just got to stick in it, put the work in, and just work through it. Been knocking at that playoff door for a while. 3 years we came out, put in the work. Just short. Lost to Corona last year, lost to Crespi in the semifinals the year before. We're ready this year. We've had a great regular season, great league. Came out swinging the bats all year. Pitching's been great. So we're ready to knock that door down and come get that CIF championship.
All right, good luck to the Aquinas baseball team during this postseason run. When we come back here on Sports Weekly, we're going to hit the pool with the Aquinas girls swim team. They finished runner-up at the Division 4 meet. We'll be right back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.